Tonight's class is going to be simple and slower pace. It's Hatha Yoga. Let's sit on a block. And if it's like in my bedroom, it's still a little bit cold. If it's the same temperature in your place, I do not suggest you to take off the jacket first. But as we are warm up the body, then we can take the layers off. So let's start it. The sitting posture, sitting on the yoga block, and start to settle here. Just to take a moment for us to sitting tall and feeling the support from the yoga mat, from the earth, from the block. You may want to lifting your butt, find your sitting bone, and hands on top of your knee or your thighs. It's a fully resting posture. Relax your shoulders, your neck, soften your jaw and your eyebrows. And let's close the eyes for a moment. Just checking our body. How do we feel for a day, for this Tuesday, for this holiday season? And how do we feel for ourselves? And noticing our surroundings, the sun and the space around us. And let's start to find our home base. Bring our awareness back to our body, the lower belly specifically. And start to lengthen your breath. And feeling this breathing exercise, our breath, it's just like the steady waves shifting our body and bring all the aware up to the rib cage, the top chest. Hold for 1 second. Then exhale. Sigh it out. As we are lengthening our breath, maybe you even can hear yourself when you're breathing, meaning we're practicing the Ujjayi breath. The air flows through the back of our throat. Meanwhile, let's draw the navel in, firming the core toward our spine. And 3 more deep inhalation like that. Meanwhile, lengthen your spine, sitting even taller, and dropping your shoulders back and down. Then without opening your eyes, please bring your palms together in front of your heart. And have your chin a little bit towards your chest. So let's begin the class with the sound of Om. Feel free to join me if you like. Take a deep inhale. Then exhale, set it out. Next, inhale to Om. Namaste. Then open your eyes, please, and move the yoga block to the side. Then let's grabbing our shoulder blades, meaning we're giving ourselves a really big and tight hug. Fully breathing, looking at the sky, and really pulling your shoulder blades. Lengthen your spine. Exhale, rock back. Looking at your belly button. I know even though we cannot, but just looking at your belly and your chin to your chest. Fully round spine. We really need it if you're working at the desk, looking at your computer the whole day. And one more deep inhalation. Inhale, lengthen. Looking at the sky, straight spine. Exhale, chin to chest, the round spine. Really draw the navel in towards your spine. And the last one, inhale, lengthen. Exhale, round spine. Holding yourself even tighter. Then release your hands and your arms. Take a deep inhalation. Sweeping your arms above your head. Palms touching together. Looking at your hands. Then exhale. Right hand on the left knee. Left hand behind your back. Inhale. Lengthen your spine. Exhale. Twisting to your left. Let's say 3 more breaths. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, twisting. One more. Inhale, lengthen, sitting tall. Draw the shoulders down. Exhale, twisting. Then fully breathing back to middle and your hands towards the sky. Exhale, left hand on top of right knee. Right hand behind your back, sitting tall. Straight spine, lengthen. Exhale, twisting to your right. Gaze to the floor. Just make it easier for your neck and your shoulders. 2 more. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twisting. And the last one, inhale fully. Exhale, empty, twisting to your right. The big breath in, back to the middle. Let's switch our legs in a way that you're not familiar. Maybe this time the right ankle in front of the left. And meanwhile, making our legs more of a diamond shape instead of the fully crossing legs. And have your feet in flexion. Inhale, sitting tall. Exhale, lean forward. The tippy fingertips on the ground. Or if you like, with palms on the ground. That works too. Look forward. From here, let's just, the goal here is lengthen the spine, especially extending the lower back. Then fully breathing, shifting both of your hands towards your right, looking at the right corner. Meanwhile, your left sitting bone keep pressing towards the earth. Can you relax your shoulders even more and draw the belly in? Then the right hand shifting towards your right and lifting the left hand towards the right corner, opening your side body, looking through your left armpit. And your sitting bones in the same position. Keep pressing through the both of your sitting bones. And one more deep inhale here. Exhale, left hand come back on the ground again. Meanwhile, shifting both of your hands to the left, towards the left corner. You can either look at the floor or looking at your fingers. If you're feeling you still have uptight on your shoulder muscles or your neck, just start to move your neck, move your hands. Relax all the uptightness. Meanwhile, the right sitting bone towards the earth and firming your belly. Then the right hand shifting to the left hand shifting to your left, then the right hand lifting. Opening the side body. Look over your right armpit. Beautiful. Big breath in. Then shifting both of your hands on the yoga mat. And shifting your legs, your hips, come back to the all fours. Tabletop. Either tucking your toes or untuck your toes, it doesn't matter. Have your palms underneath your shoulders, knees underneath the hips. Let's start from the neutral spine. Looking forward. Big breath in, arch your neck, lifting your hips, opening your front body, look up. Come to a cow pose. Exhale, run back. Looking at your belly. Chin to your chest. Two more. Inhale, keep pressing through your hands, lifting your hips. Exhale, chin to chest. Firming the lower body. And the last one, inhale. Keep pressing. Enjoy this moment, lifting your hips even more. Exhale, chin to chest. Run back. The big breath in, come to neutral spine. We really need it. And tucking your toes under. Either shifting your hands a little bit forward, like 2 or 3 inches. Start to lifting your knees. With your knees bending. Lifting your hips. That's creating a straight spine and the height of our hips. Or maybe it's the first downward dog of the day. And Ross, you're more than welcome to walking your dog, do whatever motion that for you works for you at this moment. And bending your knees even more. When you feel you create a good height of your hips, a straight spine, and start to shifting your hands towards your feet. And it's not like the usually we did. And today let's start to bending your knees, come to a yoga squat. And if you're still tight of your hips, try to sitting on a yoga block. Doesn't matter what height. So what I want you to do for today, after the downward facing dog, we normally just jump over and start to lengthen the hamstring. But today I want you really to focus on your spine and especially your lower back. In this yoga squat position, interlace your fingers, please, and your palms facing forward. Just draw your shoulders and your neck and your head towards the yoga mat. Totally relax your neck, your head, your shoulders. And lengthen your arms as much as you can. Really pushing through the palms. And if you can, draw your chin towards your chest, meaning you have even rounder, even more round spine, and lengthen the lower back. And if you're like me, already in the very deep yoga squat, and you can even look the spot behind you, and draw your chin towards yourself even more. Let's take one deep inhalation here, fully breathing. Then exhale, open your mouth, side it out. Then what I usually do after this, I would like to hold my chin, really lengthen the spine, like a really deep yoga squat. Then start to rolling or circling your neck clockwise, very slowly, and the other side. If you can hear yourself, your neck crack, it's totally normal. Just remember moving very slowly. And also, Ross, I want you to try tomorrow morning after you wake up. And I think it works extra well in the morning. I don't know why, but at least my neck in the morning is really tight. So basically, I do this every day in the morning. Just interlace your fingers and palms facing forward and draw your head down. Okay. And start to shifting your hands. Come back, finding your downward facing dog once again. And start to walk your dog. And slowly, one step after another, walking forward. And have your feet step apart as your hip distance. And grab the opposite elbow and swing your torso side to side, like a rag doll. And after we lengthen our spine, the lower back, let's start to extension our hamstring. Then have your tippy fingers touch the ground. Start to shake your legs. Shake all the muscles, shake it out. Then hands on your shin. Take a deep breath in to a flat back. Halfway lift. Then exhale, folding forward, grabbing your cup. Now this time, can you folding deeper? The crown of your head towards the yoga mat. Then big breath in, very slowly standing up. When you're in this mountain pose, if you need, please close your eyes for a moment. Just keep breathing. It's always a good idea after folding a forward fold. When you stand up, just close your eyes for a moment. When you're ready, taking the stable and the long breath, have your feet apart as wide as your hip distance. So one more, I want to give you this knowledge. One more difference between traditional Hatha yoga and Vinyasa flow is in this mountain pose, traditional Hatha, we always have the feet apart as wide as the hip distance. But in Vinyasa flow or Ashtanga, mostly you have your big toes touching and heels apart. That's one more difference. When you have your feet apart as wide as your hip distance, meaning it's actually more stable. So traditional Hatha is more stable and more solid actually than Vinyasa flow. Sitting taller, firming your legs. Let's take 3 rounds Sarmasca A to warm up the body. Inhale, rise up, look up. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale, halfway lift to a flat back, hands on your shin. Exhale, step back, high plank. Keep pressing through your palms and the ball of your feet. Pause here, feeling strong. Exhale, bending your knees, lean forward. Draw your chin and your chest down. Inhale, look up, opening your chest. Cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. 5 breaths in. If your heels cannot touch the ground, it's totally okay lifting your heels. And bending your knees even more, lifting your hips. That's 4. And 5. Inhale, bending your knees, looking forward. Step back. One step after another. Inhale, halfway lift. Hands on your chin to a flat back. Exhale, folding forward. Next breath, standing up. Feeling tall onto the side body. Exhale, Tadasana Monster. And the second time, inhale, rise up. Look up, palms touching together. Exhale, folding forward. Very slowly. Inhale, hands on your shin, halfway lift. Exhale, stand back. High plank. Keep pressing through your palms and the ball of your feet. Inhale, pause here. Exhale, bending your knees, leaning forward. Draw your chin and your chest down. Inhale, opening your heart, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. 5 breaths. So the second time, checking our body, our palms, the fingers spreading wide, straight arms, externally rotate your shoulders, relax your neck and your shoulder muscles. Lengthen the side body, meaning bending your knees even more, lifting your hips higher, firming your core. Take Ujjayi breath in. That's 4. Ujjayi breath out. One more deep inhalation. Exhale, that's 5. Inhale, bending your knees, looking forward. Step back or give a try, jump back to the top of the yoga mat. Inhale, halfway lift to a flat back. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale, standing up. Palms touching together, look up. Exhale, Tadasana. And the third time, you're welcome to move at your own pace. I will give you the cueing. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step back or jump back, yogi's choice. Inhale, pause your high plank, feet strong. Exhale, lean forward, lower through. Vinyasa or chaturanga. Inhale, cobra or upward facing dog. Opening the front body. Exhale, downward facing dog. 5 breaths in. Now the third time, besides lifting your hips, draw the bellies in. I want you to feel, can you relax your shoulder even more? It's so easy to create the tightness during the downward facing dog of our shoulders. And also, can you try to lift your toes, activating your thigh muscles, engage your inner thigh and outer glutes. That's 4. Either looking at your toes or looking at your knees. It doesn't matter. And 5. Inhale, looking forward, bending your knees. Step back or jump back to the top of the yoga mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, folding forward. Next breath in. Standing up. Exhale, Tadasana. Beautiful. Let's keep breathing for 3 times. The big breath in, bending your knees, come to a chair pose. It's a first chair, not easy. Step your feet apart, maybe even wider. You're more than welcome to have your hands resting on your hips. Just looking forward, look at that corner. Relax your shoulders even more. Then keep breathing for 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Folding forward. Inhale to a flat back, halfway lift. Exhale, shifting the right foot back and draw the back knee under. And also, if your yoga mat is not thick enough, folding the yoga mat for yourself doesn't hurt your knee. Runner's lunge. Big breath in. So in this position, our pelvis, our hips facing forward. Meanwhile, we're just trying to drop the hips down and sinking deeper. But we're lifting our chest at the same time. When you're ready, straighten your arms above your head. Low crescent. Straight spine. Exhale, interlace your fingers behind your back. Let's open the chest. Do a more job for the front body. Looking at the sky. Draw the shoulders down. Enjoy this opening heart position. One more. Exhale. Grabbing one yoga block. Release your hand. Grabbing one yoga block on your left hand. Then keep pressing through the left hand. Big breath in. Right hand towards the sky. Then slowly twisting to your left. Then opening the right side of your body. When you're ready, both hands up to the sky and tucking the back toes under, lifting the back knee, high crescent lunge. So this is the perfect exercise for your thighs, your glutes. And we really need the strong legs as we're aging. So it's so important. Big breath in. Then exhale, lifting and rise up. Draw the right heel under. Warrior 2. If you still need time to adjust your warrior 2, feel free to do it. Have your hands resting on your hips. And left knee 90 degrees. Keep pressing through both feet. Lengthen the spine, opening the chest. Then sweeping the arms to each side. Looking over, look at your left fingers. Keep breathing. The upper body still in that mountain pose. The lower body sinking deeper. Nice job. Then big breath in. Straighten the left knee. And meanwhile, shorten the space between your feet. Right foot step forward a little bit. Big breath in, lean forward. Left hand, left angle. Then lifting the right hand towards the sky. Triangle pose. Either your left hand on your ankle, or grabbing the big toe, or stepping on the yoga block. Either way, yogi's choice. So your shoulders, they're not resting in this posture. Oppositely, the shoulders opening even more, the chest opening even more in triangle pose. Opening your heart. And 5. Nice job. Right hand resting on the right hip. Meanwhile, turning the torso, turning your heart, facing the ground. And at this time, your pelvis facing forward. Looking at your left toes. When you're ready, right hand facing forward, then lifting the left hand. So your arms, your torso, you're trying to parallel to the earth, parallel to the floor. Looking at the toes, looking at the left foot. Keep breathing for 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Bending the left knee, both hands on the ground. Then very slowly sweeping your left foot. Come back to a side plank. We did this in the Vinyasa flow class so many times, but we never really just talk about this posture, side plank. So the goal here is not lifting. It's not lifting your feet. It's lifting your hips. Keep pressing through your palm, then lifting your hip. Either looking at the floor or looking at your hand, looking at the sky. So anytime you feel your hips, it's like this, towards the floor. That's not correct. That's not fully side plank. Very nice and slow. Keep pressing. Beautiful. Exhale. Both hands on the ground. Draw the knees under. That's resting at the balance of the child's pose. Bending your knees. Shifting your hips, shifting your toes towards your heels. Then resting on your forehead. So after we get to know more about the postures, so they have the one similarity. It doesn't matter if you're in your warrior 2, warrior 3, or even side plank, triangle pose. Your shoulders always relaxed and your heart's always open, always lifting your chest. It doesn't matter, we're in a very weird position. Actually, our body is parallel to the floor, parallel to the earth, but we're still trying to opening the chest, lifting the chest, opening the heart. And it's always the same movement. Nice job. Keep pressing through your palms, shifting your body forward, tucking your toes under, downward facing dog. Now walk slowly to the top of the yoga mat. Feet apart. Inhale, hands on your shin to a flat back. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale, halfway lift again. Exhale, shifting the left foot. Come back. Draw the back knee under. Runner's lunge on the other side. So in this adjusting posture, just like we did in the other side, we're trying to create the space for our spine. Meanwhile, let's sinking deeper of our hips. When you feel your upper body is getting lighter, let's start to lifting the upper body. Lifting your spine, lifting your arms. Now this time, fully breathing, looking at the sky. Exhale, bending your elbows. Lion's breath. 2 more. Inhale, lifting. Exhale, bending elbow. Last one, inhale, lifting. Exhale, bending elbow. Nice job. Inhale, lifting. Exhale. Put your yoga block on your right hand. Then twisting your body to your left. Just turning your body to the left. Opening the left side of your body. Nice job. And put the yoga block to the side. If you need hands resting on your hips, then lifting the back knee, high crescent. Building up the strength of our legs, the other side. It also works perfectly for our glutes. Nice job here. Big breath in. Then exhale, shifting your body weight. And draw the back heel under. Warrior 2. Now shifting your pelvis facing the longer side of your yoga mat. Straight spine, opening the chest. Looking at your right fingers. Keep breathing one more time. Ujjayi breath in. Ujjayi breath out. Then straighten your right knee, shorten the space between your feet. And leaning forward. Right hand, right ankle. Opening your chest, looking at the sky, lifting the left hand. And both feet keep pressing towards the earth. The strength is still there. Opening your heart even more. Relax your shoulders and your neck. Draw the navel towards your spine. The exhale, left hand resting on your left hip. Look at the ground. Right hand on the hip as well. Now shifting your pelvis facing forward. Looking at the floor. Let's give the back of our legs a nice stretch. Really working on the hamstring flexibility. When you feel stable, lifting one arm, then the other one. Feeling like there's someone just pulling you. Really pulling you forward. And your torso and your arms parallel to the ground, to the floor. And looking at your toes or your chin towards the ground. Keep breathing for 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Bending your right knee and placing both of your palms on the ground. and adjusting the space between your feet. Then shifting the right foot, come to a side plank on the other side. If you're not feeling that you can do it correctly, using the other hand, just pulling your head first, give you a good amount of height. Then opening your chest, lifting that right hand towards the sky. Then keep breathing for 3, 2, lifting your heart even more, and 1. Nice job. Both hands on the ground. Draw the knee under. And if you like, go to a puppy pose. Opening your shoulders. Lifting your hips. And have the hands interlace your fingers behind your head. Nice job. Release your hands and start to tucking your toes under. Come to a downward facing dog. And very slowly step back to the top of the yoga mat. Step your feet apart. Take a deep inhalation, halfway lift. Exhale, folding forward. Next breath in, standing tall. Palms touching together. Exhale. Tadasana. Some finishing sequence. Big breath in, lifting the left foot. Come to the side. And really wide step. The wider space between your feet. And start to shifting your heels forward, your heels in and toes out. And start to shifting your body weight, bending your left knee onto a side lunge. If you can go deeper when your body is getting warmer, then do it. If not, grab the yoga block, sitting on the yoga block. Otherwise, even give a bind. Finding your hand behind the back. We're using that yoga strap. And pulling the toes in, activating your thigh muscles. Meanwhile, still opening your chest and lifting your spine, opening that heart. Nice job. Release your hands. Without doing anything, let's give a try, give a very extra challenging for today. Can you shifting your legs, shifting the left knee on the yoga mat and shifting forward? Then start to using your tippy fingers, lifting your butt, adjusting this posture. With one knee, with one leg straight, one leg bending, and start to rolling and pulling the calf muscle to the outer side, which allows you to sit deeper on the ground. So from here, we have multiple options. Either just sitting here, sitting tall, straight spine, give yourself support. Or if you like, start to have your palms on the ground and start to shifting a little bit forward. But the goal here, we gotta keep a straight spine. Instead of a round spine, like shrimp, we gotta keep that straight spine looking forward. That's good enough. Activate your right side, right leg strong. Take 3 more deep breaths. Nice job. Then come back, sitting tall, then bending the right knee, right foot, step onto towards your left side. Right hand, step to the other side of your right sitting bone, lifting your heart, lifting your hips. Either look at the ground or look at the sky, look at your left fingers. Opening your heart even more. Exhale. Nice job. Then we have the other side. Then start to lifting your butt, lifting your hips, and adjusting the space between your feet. Let's standing tall once again. Then exhale, shifting the body weight to your right foot. Side lunge. Palms touching together. Or sitting on a yoga block. Straight spine. Feeling stable, lengthen the spine. Or if you're already going deeper, give yourself a nice bind behind your back. Activating your legs, pulling the left toes in. Nice job. Release your hands. Without moving your hands, can we just shifting our right knee come onto the yoga mat? Then using your tip finger, lifting your butt, adjusting this posture. Really pulling that calf muscle to the side, allowing us sitting more stable here. Nice job, Ross. Sitting tall and looking forward. That's good enough. If you want to give it a try, without moving still can feeling your sitting bones touching the ground, then either tip a finger on the ground or palms on the yoga mat, shifting forward or folding forward. Meanwhile, don't lose your left toes. Your left toe still pulling towards yourself. take one more deep inhalation, fully breath in. Then exhale. Nice job. Sitting tall again. Then bending the left knee. Let's do the other side. The left foot touching the right thigh. Then now this time, left hand keep pressing the outer side of your left sitting bone. Lifting the hips, lifting your heart, opening. Looking at the floor, looking at the sky. Just feel either way that works for your neck. Exhale. Nice job. Well, gently head both of your feet, both of your legs towards the front. Then start to shake. Shake it out. Shaking your knees, shaking your legs, or shaking your hands. And from here, we are going to the Shavasana. And today, I want us to, Ross, you and me, we have fully resting here. I want to lie down on our back, but lying down on a bolster or sleeping pillow. Okay? Because still, the ground is very cold. So shifting your bolster towards your tailbone or your lower back. Then start to lie down on your bolster. And if you have blanket, Ross, please keep yourself warm. And the last 3-5 minutes in this Shavasana, we're in the butterfly posture. Resting our back on the bolster or the sleeping pillow, opening the chest, and have our hands, elbows aside. Then softly opening, closing your eyes. Natural breath. As we're lying down our bolster or sleeping pillow, which will make support and to help us to opening the heart, to opening the chest even more. And just feeling the shoulders rolling down. So good for our front body. And we are using this relaxing posture to fully relax our mind and our body. And the practice we've done for today. And no matter the challenge, and no matter the postures we can or we cannot do, we just, in this posture, we totally just let it go. And using this relaxing moment to really benefit our body physically and mentally, even emotionally or spiritually. And still keep our eyes closing, natural breath. Let's gently move the bolster or sleeping pillow to the side. Meanwhile, bending our knees, holding our chin. Give ourselves a really big hug. Then swing your body from side to side. Then eventually rolling our spine, let's roll to a seat. Easy sit. Just cross your legs and hands on top of your knees, please. And take a deep inhalation, sweeping your arms above your head, palms touching together. Lengthen the side body once more. Exhale. Back to the center of your heart. Now let's finish the class with the sound of Om, just like we did in the beginning. Inhale fully. Exhale, empty. Next, the inhale to Om. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Bring your thumbs to your third eye in the middle of your eyebrows. Thank you everyone for joining me for tonight's class. And may our practice be stable and steady. May we be the change that we wish to see. Namaste.